Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market, and look at that. The account at $84,000, up $36,000 in the past 12 months, and year to date, $25,000. So we have absolutely been killing it, and that's just one account, my public account. Now, in this video, however, we do have to talk about Tesla stock. They're down 11% in the past 1 month, and they're reporting earnings tomorrow after hours. If I scroll down here, you can actually see that they're going to be reporting on Wednesday after hours, and they're expected to have 61 cents on their EPS, which is a little bit lower than last quarter, and they've also missed on their EPS expectations 4 out of 4 times in the last 4 quarters. So the bears are definitely out for Tesla in this earnings season, down 11% in the past month. Again, leading up to the earnings, we just had the Robotaxi event. Hopefully, we do push below $200 per share from this earnings that we're going to be getting until $190 per share or lower, because I'm a long-term investor. If we dive into what the people want to know about the earnings call, we can see that the top question is Tesla stock still on track to deliver the more affordable model next year, as mentioned by Elon earlier, and how does that align with your AI and product roadmap, which I think is the most important question to be answered, and it could be the only thing that's going to make this stock bullish if Tesla or Elon Musk comes out and says, look, there is going to be the Model 2, the smaller version, and it's going to be $25,000, and it is still on track for 2025. If he gets some hard set dates and not just, it's coming soon, then I think that's going to be very bullish for the stock overall. The next question is, when can we expect Tesla to give us the $25K non-robotaxi regular car? Again, the first and second question are kind of coinciding with each other just because of how important that is, okay? Elon Musk has been talking about it for a while now. We haven't seen any real concrete information on it yet. And even if Elon Musk does put out some concrete information, nobody could really trust him anymore, unfortunately, because he makes such high promises and never really backs them up a lot of the time, especially in the short term. Don't get me wrong, in the long term, he definitely backs stuff up. But when his timeline comes, it's a little bit skewed, and that's what's called Elon Musk time. When he says, oh, it's coming in 2025, that usually means 2026 or even 2027 typically. So this earnings is very exciting. If we get the news of a new Model 2 car that's $25K, comes in lower than the Model 3, is smaller, I think Tesla can shoot back up to $250 or even higher on some bullish news over the next few weeks on something like that. Other than that, if that doesn't happen, there's a strong possibility that, in my opinion, we see Tesla below $200. The only other bullish thing, and I didn't really see it on this questionnaire, is going to be the guidance. Okay, so guidance is very important with Tesla moving forward, because we don't really see Elon talk about any concrete details of this is going to happen and we can expect this in 2025 with our guidance. So if he gives us some concrete guidance, I think that'll be another bullish thing to be looking for on the earnings call. Now, one more point I want to make before we go into this article is that with Elon Musk right now, a lot of Wall Street is scared to invest into Elon Musk as an entity, or as a CEO, I should say. It's because they think he's distracted, okay? Obviously, he's been getting more and more distracted. He's always been distracted. If you look at his Twitter account, people have always think that he's distracted and pulled into too many directions. But now he's also getting into the political stances. So that's just another distraction. And if Tesla misses earnings on this report that's coming out tomorrow, then Wall Street's just going to point a finger and say Elon Musk is distracted, and that's why their earnings aren't where they should be, and why it's going down. When in reality, Cybertruck has to do with it. They're not profitable on the Cybertruck yet, but they will be growing to profitability on that Cybertruck in the next 12 months or so. Now we see Tesla reports third quarter earnings Wednesday with margins in focus. Tesla reports third quarter earnings and revenue after the stock market closes on Wednesday, capping off a big month of announcements for the EV giant. However, so far, neither Q3 deliveries nor the vaunted robotaxi event managed to send the stock higher. Tesla heads into earnings down more than 16% this month. Analyst consensus predict Tesla quarterly profits falling 9% to 60 cents per share, while revenue is expected to increase 9% to 25.47 billion in Q3. In early October, Tesla reported global third quarter deliveries increased 6% compared to a year ago, the third best quarterly total ever. It was the EV giant's first return to vehicle unit sales growth in 2024, buoyed by a strong performance in China. However, Tesla saw weaker vehicle sales in the US and Europe. Now, what did investors learn during the Robo event? Musk set sky-high expectations for the We Robot event, but after showing off a Cybercab and a Robovan late on October 10th, he was late, the market seemed unimpressed with Musk as he once more claimed full autonomous driving will come next year, but did not offer details or updates on an affordable EV. So everyone wants that Model 2. They don't really care too much about robo-taxis just yet because they know it's not going to affect the company's stock in the next 1 to 2 years. However, a new vehicle, 25,000 Model 2 vehicle on Tesla, will be getting a lot of pre-orders and revenue for the business right away. Musk did say he expects Cybercab price tag will be below 30,000 with production starting before 2027. So that's a long time for investors to be waiting. And when Musk says 2027, he probably means closer to 2028 or 2029, especially for them to be making money and profits from that segment of business. Furthermore, Musk expects full autonomous, unsupervised FSD in California and Texas next year. That's with the Model 3 and the Model Y. However, Musk admitted, I tend to be a little bit optimistic with timeframes, which we've been harping again and again in this video. So if he says next year, that probably means 2 or 3 years. Musk has said for years that Tesla would achieve self-driving this year or next year, while production targets often slip considerably. He also didn't offer new evidence that Tesla full self-driving was making progress towards actual self-driving, which would be a bullish thing if he came and put out progress points or big updates on the full self-driving and reiterate that we are ready for next year, 2025, for the full self-driving, which we really haven't got much of just yet. The Tesla chief also showed off the latest Optimus robot. He expects the cost could be around 25 to 30,000 when produced at scale. And again, this is going to be a long time. All the videos that you're seeing on the internet is more of just a show, and it's not the actual Optimus robots working at their full capacity. While many investors left the Robotaxi day clearly wanting more details on the broader autonomous and AI strategy at Tesla, we would expect Musk to address some of the timing/specifics around full self-driving and Cybercab strategy on the conference call this week during the earnings event tomorrow, along with possible updates on timing for a sub $30,000 vehicle, which is expected in mid-2025, because that's what Elon has said in the past time and time again. So this could be a massive earnings for Tesla. However, if it's not the big earnings that we're expecting and there's no announcements on the things we went over in this video, then there's a good chance that the Tesla stock price could easily fall to $190 and under $200 per share and can continue lower throughout the weeks. However, that will be a good thing. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm kind of hoping that happens because I want to buy for long term and I want to pick up some discounted shares under $190 for long term investing. Also, if this isn't the earnings call tomorrow where they announce the new $25,000 Model 2, then don't worry, because next quarter will probably be the quarter where we do get that news. So the news is coming. We want the stock pushed lower for short term, so that way we could scoop up some discounted shares, and then the good news comes and we can sell above $300 per share on Tesla, making some easy gains and easy money with this volatility that has constantly been seen for the last 5 years on Tesla. Now, real quick, I want to highlight some other stocks that I'm going to be talking about in the next video. Celsius, ticker symbol CELH, is one to have on your radar right now. They're down 9% in just the past week, down 33% in the past month, 40% in the past 1 year. And if we look at the last, 5, 6, 7 months, we can see that the stock's down 66%. This was a huge stock market maker, money maker. The stock was around $95 per share, and it's up an incredible 2,900% in the past 5 years. And it was one of the biggest gains in the last 5 years in the whole stock market, up 8,600% at one point, going from, dollars in the next 5 years, it was like $1.20, and then 5 years later, it's like $100 per share. So it's unheard of. It's incredible. Now could be a buying opportunity. That we're seeing a massive dip. This is one of the biggest dips that we saw on Celsius since its inception, with the 50 to 65% fall from the top. So in the next video, we're going to be going over if we think it's a good deal, if it is a buy the dip strategy. Market cap is only currently 7.4 billion. PE ratio is 30, implying that it is a pretty good deal at $32 per share. But that's not the whole story, so make sure you are subscribed with post notifications on so you do get that next video update on Celsius. Now, one other stock to definitely have your eye on this week, and I'm bringing it to your guys' attention, so you are welcome if you do end up making some money on this one. Ticker symbol DRUG. It's the talk of the town right now. This is a very risky stock, extremely high risk. No one knows what's going to happen, and it's all hype right now. There's no news behind this stock, but as we can see, if we pull out to the last week, they're up 104%, going up as much as 200% to $69 per share on October 18th. And it's more incredible if we pull out to the last month, because in just the last few weeks, from October 14th, which was just a few days ago, to October 18th, which is a 4-day period, they were up 4,700%. Absolutely incredible. There's not many other stocks moving like this in the stock market right now. And if we scroll down, I do have a small position just to see what's happening. Obviously $100 isn't risky at all, and I like to put $100 into risky stuff. I mainly do option trading. However, when it comes to my risky investments, because we're over 80% accuracy on option trading, which we'll talk about in a second, and we're at 6 winners in a row this month so far. So we've been on absolute fire. However, this is something that could catch some wind. It could be potentially a short squeeze going on like GameStop did. But we can see that it has a market cap of only 213 million. Okay, so that's a big thing. Market cap 213 million, implying that there could be some more upside on this ticker symbol. And we could easily see another 100, 200% gain in the stock go to $100 per share or even $150 per share in the next couple weeks here. So it's interesting to see, is that the top or is it going to die off? So I hope you guys really did enjoy that video. Thank you guys for all the love and support you've been showing on every single video and watching to the very end. Now over 1,000 posts, 200 followers, and success stories after success stories. If you want to read some of the success stories for yourself, click on Success 2024 on the highlight section of my Instagram, or click on the link in my bio, because you'll be able to go through the Discord and chat with real people and see their success stories in the post your gains section there too. So it's the #1 option trading Discord on the internet. If you're not a part of it yet, what are you doing? You're missing out on easy money every single day. We trade together and we win together every single day. In the morning, we do webcasts so you can see the screen exactly how a professional trader trades, what their setups are, and everything in between. So thank you guys one last time to making it to the very end of the video. Check that out if you are interested in becoming a profitable trader or a better trader, and if you want to join a community of like-minded individuals. See you guys in the next video. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.